2020 has been a rough year for the anime industry. Many anime sequels were either delayed or were divided into two parts because of the pandemic. Many new animes made their debut this year, including some of the big names such as Tower of God and God of High School. In this video, I will be counting down my pick for the top 10 best anime released so far. I know fall 2020 is on, but this video will be based on the new anime released before fall 2020. So before we start, if you are new to this channel, make sure to like, comment and subscribe and turn on the bell notification to be notified for our latest anime or manga content. Without wasting any more time, let's cue the intro. Coming at number 10, we have Glyph. Glyph falls in the horror genre and has a setup for survival battle royale. It's a story about a boy who is an average high school student, but sometimes he has the power to turn into a monster. He doesn't remember anything about the power or his past and how did he receive all such kind of power, and his memories were rewritten. I personally think this anime has a weird premise, but I really ended up enjoying this show by the end of the series. Glyph started off very promising by offering something edgy and unique, but then the story quickly became convoluted. This anime really has some of the great action and the animation quality is also great. And it has a great music and a great opening song. During the show you will come across an interesting character known as Claire, which I won't spoil, but she is the brightest side of the show. Nevertheless, this show is worth watching. Number 9 goes to Darwin's Game. The main protagonist of this anime unknowingly accepts an online invitation by a friend to play this app, and on the first click his life changes. His life is being dragged into a life and death battle royale game which is known as Darwin's Game. This anime has a straightforward story where people won't escape until and unless they complete the game or kill the creator of the game. And this does not target as everyone's best anime, but it sure is one entertaining show. I can guarantee you will have a great time watching this anime. The actions are fun to watch, the characters are interesting, and a fun death game is exciting enough to stand out on its name. Coming at number 8, we have Invaded. I've talked a lot about this anime on my channel and I also have a specialized video regarding this topic. It basically surrounds around Mizuhaname, a mysterious system that allows people to dive into the mind of serial killer or known murderers. The catch is that only people who have killed before are allowed to dive into the world of subconscious mind. In the story, our main protagonist, Sakaido, who was a former detective, became a murderer after killing the one responsible for the death of his family. And then the journey begins of the subconscious mind. It does not have a great animation quality, but the storyline covers up for it. If you liked Inception, then this anime is just for you. At number 7, we have The Millionaire Detective. The story basically centers around a millionaire known as Kambe Daisuke, the heir of one of the wealthiest family in the Japan, and he is a detective. But on the other hand, we have Kato Haru, a detective with a good heart and who believes that money isn't everything, and he is to be chosen as Kambe's partner. Having two opposing personalities and how they join forces to tackle unsolvable crimes and mysteries. This sure makes this show a lot of fun to watch. Coming at number 6, we have Uzaki-chan Wants to Hang Out. This anime falls in the slice of life genre and it's a perfect comedy romance anime. Social media popularity alone made this Uzaki-chan a great debut. This show is really relaxing and it is just so fun to watch. It does not go deep or complex, and it doesn't need to be. One of the main protagonists, Sakura Shinichi, just wishes for a little peace and quite a life. But on the other hand, Uzaki-chan just wants to hang out and poke fun of him. People are loving this show, and if you want some slice of life, do watch this anime. Fifth spot goes to the Misfits of Demon King Academy, which is another version of One Punch Man. A show with an overpowered main protagonist who was tired of endless conflict, destroying humans, spirits, and even gods. He was then killed and reincarnated 2000 years in the future, where history was rewritten and no one recognized him as a demon lord. And it's like he has been erased from the history. Misfit is really entertaining, and it has a fair share of drama and touchy moments. This is definitely a show you can enjoy. At number 4 we have Dororo, a show which I haven't talked about on my channel because I recently finished this anime. People were really hyped before its release, and the show was pretty good, but it wasn't a blockbuster. The story is basically about a man who was disfigured by magic and who tries to recover both his original face as well as the memories from his past. It takes place in a dreadful city where humans live in fear from constant being attacked by magic. The CGI of this anime is a big flaw, but the character development, the plot, and the overall atmosphere is worth watching. Coming at number 3, we have The God of High School. If you are wondering why this show isn't topping the list, because season 1 has a lot of flaws in it. I will be talking in details in a later video, but God of High School came out big. From the first episode, it gained a huge fan base and quickly became popular. The first episode starts with a tournament where the high school students will be competing against each other to see who will be the god of high school, and the champion will be granted a wish. This anime has some of the coolest and breathtaking hand-to-hand fight scene, and by far this is the best action-packed anime released this year. This anime also excels in the animation department, and the opening song is a banger. Being a part of the big 3 in Korean webtoon, God of High School has a lot to offer. The future seasons of God of High School will sure dominate the anime industry. The runner-up spot goes to Rent a Girlfriend. This anime is hilarious and it's so fun to watch series. Our main protagonist Kazuya is a college student who was dumped after a month of dating. So to cure his depression, he rents a girl named Chizaru. It's so well presented so that both the characters are perfectly written and shown. Renting a Girlfriend is a Japan classic, and how a rental girlfriend acts all caring at first, but due to some circumstances when they are forced into a fake relationship, she shows her true color. You are gonna hate the main character, and he does get a fair share of criticism. You will wonder why he is acting or doing such awkward things. But this is a beautiful show and it's a lovely romance comedy anime. That's why it is in my number 2. And finally, topping the list, we have Tower of God. Till now, out of all the shows I watched, Tower of God is by far the most intriguing one to talk about. When I first watched this show, it made me so curious that I ended up reading the entire manhwa. I would personally give this a rating of 9 out of 10, including the manhwa. If you are watching this, then believe me, season 1 will be the weakest of all upcoming seasons. It has a large set of characters and has a great plot development. Each and every arc is well written, and it has a unique world building which is full of mystery. I have nothing but compliments for Tower of God. Basically, the story resides inside a tower. It's a story of our main protagonist, Bam, who has never experienced society and has a tragic past. The only thing he ever cared was for a girl named Rachel, and he desires nothing more than continue living with her. But Rachel, on the other hand, wants to reach the top of the tower, and desperately Bam follows her, and thus the journey begins. If you can, I will highly recommend you reading the webcomic. I've also made some of the detailed Tower of God video. So if you want to check that out, the link will be at the description or the top right corner. So this was it. My top 10 best new anime for 2020. And again, if you are new to this channel, make sure to like, comment and subscribe and turn on the bell notification to be notified for our latest release regarding anime or manhwa. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day and peace.